Yo, what's the deal, yo? Welcome back to another episode of O's Closet. Yo, if you haven't already, I would love it so much. Oh, what's up, Ghost? Thanks for making an appearance. Yo, if you guys haven't already, I would love it and appreciate it so much if you subscribe to my channel. As a content creator, it just helps us out so much. If you guys continue to subscribe and support our channel, it only inspires us and adds more fuel to the fire to create more fire-ass content for you guys. So if you guys would please, I would appreciate it so much if you guys subscribe to my channel. I made it really easy, really simple. All you gotta do is click the custom OB logo at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen to join the team. On this episode, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to help you get the woman you've been wanting. Let's get into it. Whoa, fellas, that's right. This episode is for y'all, man. I know a lot of y'all fellas that look up to me, man. Y'all searching for mentors and searching for game and guidance, man. You know, God uses me as a vessel. It's my job to drop the jewels, but it's on you to pick them up, man. So, well, first things first, around here, y'all know what time it is. I gotta pull up, fam. So I'm running a little low on this lit. I guess that's a good thing. I guess we continue to shoot these episodes. Only time I use this glass in this, what is this thing called? I don't even know what it's called. Y'all help me out, drop it in the comments below so I can have my grammar proper. Yeah, the only time I use this is when I'm drinking for the episode, so I'm not mad that we down to the end. I just hope we can continue to make more episodes and continue to drink more and make more classics. You feel me? Matter of fact, why don't you guys leave in the comments what liquor you think we should fill this up with next, and for the next series of episodes, we'll drink to that, all right? Tip number 1. Fellas, shoot your shots, all right? Step to the woman with confidence, but never mistake it for cockiness. What does that mean? It means stand tall, but don't be too cool. Be assertive, but not aggressive. That means step up, but don't crowd her space. I know all 4 of these things sound like they're all running on the same road, but trust and believe me, they're in different lanes. Tip 1A. Now, it's kind of a little early to be giving a 1A or an A or a B, but I feel like if I don't give you guys this tip, you won't make it past tip number 1. So I gotta put it out there right now. Tip 1A. Fellas, if she's with her girls, be sure to introduce yourself to all of her friends first, okay? If the girls don't feel comfortable with the guy that their friend is speaking to, they will block you, all right? Some OGs or some Gs from my generation call that hating. Don't get hated on, fellas. That's your job and your responsibility to handle the friends. Act accordingly, all right? Tip number 2, be authentic. Fellas, once you introduce yourself, there's no reason to come up with something complicated to say or some corny ass joke, okay? You, me, us, we spend time improvising conversation all day, every day. Whether you're talking to a friend or it's just someone you're interacting with, you never know what they're gonna say, but you're able to respond. There's no reason why this should be any different. Don't let the fact that you're attracted to her stop you from doing what you do every single day. Okay, fellas? Don't let the moment be too big for you. You do this all the time. Don't act like it's something out of the ordinary. Fellas, when I used to play in the NFL, they should say things like, be a pro, right? And I'm gonna use that same phrase in this situation here. Be a pro, man. Act like you've been there before. Don't let the moment be too big, okay? Tip number 3, fellas, be a gentleman. It's okay to open doors. It's okay to use your manners. It's okay to be kind and polite. It's okay to smile in her face. It's okay to walk her to her car door, and it's definitely okay to treat her with the utmost respect. I like to think of it like this. I want to treat a woman the same way I would like a man to treat my sister or my mother. You guys should do the same. I know it was quick, but straight to the point, but it's a valuable tip that I want you guys to ingrain inside of your head. Tip number 4. Now this tip almost goes hand in hand with tip number 3. But fellas, listen closely. You gotta pay to play. Now fellas, this doesn't mean you gotta go out and blow a bag, but if you meet her out in the evening, offer to buy her a drink. Or maybe something more player, like when you see her at a group dinner with her friends, find a way to pay for her dinner on the low ski. When women are searching for a man, they're looking for security. And doing things like that show you have the potential to take care of her if need be. And that's half the battle. Fellas, we finally made it to the end. Tip Number 5. Fellas, this is the most important tip after hearing the last 4, okay? You cannot mess this one up. Yo, this is damn near the most important one on the list. Get her number, fam. When I say get her number, I don't mean get her Twitter or her Instagram to hit her up in the DM or her TikTok. Nah, fam. Put on your big boy pants, be a big boy, get that number. And fellas, listen to me. Don't be stupid. Don't try to play it too cool and wait days after to hit her up to check the temperature. Nah, fam, tap in with her tomorrow, man. It's all good. It's all good. People like to use the word thirsty, right? But to me, when you come from my generation, thirsty just means I'm interested. It's okay to show that you're interested, to express your interest into something that you want. Fam, women pay close attention to that. Don't be too cool, trying to just do it. That's what every other guy's doing, fam. And that's why a lot of us aren't getting what we want, because we're too cool, we're too lax. By the way, when someone says lax, do they mean the suffix for relax, or do they mean lackadaisical? If you guys know the answer to that, drop it in the comments below. Anyways, don't be too lax, fam. Get the number, man. Get the number. Without the number, you just wasted your time and your energy and potentially your money for nothing, fam. Don't be stupid. Don't be a poo butt. Y'all know what? Don't be a poo butt, fam. Get the number, all right? So I hope those tips help you guys. And fellas, if you're looking for more tips, check out my other videos like top 5 fashion tips for men or top 5 fragrances for men. Those 2 videos can help you in particular when it comes to dating and getting the woman that you want. But now, I'm not gonna tell you guys to do anything that I haven't done already or that I'm not willing to do. I would never do that to you, okay? I think I would be doing you guys a disservice to be doing that, all right? Just so you guys know, I practice what I preach, man. For those of you that haven't seen the How I Met or How We Met episode on the Omar show of how me and Candace met, I want to tell you guys the story so you hear from me from my own mouth, okay? So I met Candace back in 2016, and we met outside of a club. I was actually with a friend of mine, Duke. Shout out to Duke, one of my best friends in the whole wide world. My dog Duke. Actually, him and Duke, as you know, actually have a channel. If you guys haven't already, tap in, check them out. They're all about love and positivity and being fit and being healthy. Got a dope channel, and I got a lot of respect for them too as a couple. But anyways, I happened to be on a date back in the day when him and I were both single, and I just wasn't feeling the girl that I was with, you know, and it wasn't no hard feelings. It was more like a blind date anyway. So I kind of just, you know, veered off and did my own thing as we're letting out the club, and I see Candace, who I didn't know at the time, I never seen her before, standing on the side of the curb waiting for an Uber with 3 of her homegirls. So when I say, fellas, introduce yourself to the friends first, this is what I mean. I walked up, I already knew. My eyes, I had already locked on my target, all right? I'm like like a predator, all right? Like a sniper. I already know where my target is, where I'm going, where I'm headed, and I know how to get there. But I see she got 3 friends with her, and I know they could be a distraction, right? So what do? I walk up like the gentleman I am, right? I make eye contact with Candace first, but I speak to everyone else, all right? So that's the key right there. That's the code, cheat code right there, fellas. I made eye contact with her, letting her know where I'm at. But first, before I get there, just to clear the air, make sure everything is copacetic, I gotta introduce myself to all the friends. So I did so, and man, just as I expected, you know, her friends were like, you know, introduced themselves to me and fell back. And that was all the time, room, space, and opportunity that I needed, you know? So now at that moment, I had Candace all to myself. Her girls felt comfortable. They felt like she was with a stand-up guy, at least from an initial impression. And I was able to talk to Candace freely without her friends having to ear hustle and me having to think about that. That's a real thing, fellas. You know, when you're talking to a woman, you know, especially if you're not all the way comfortable, you could get a little nervous when you feel like someone is watching, when people are watching you and analyzing the things that you're saying. So to eliminate all of that, right, we're gonna kick that in the butt before we even get to that point. All right, I eliminate that extra pressure, that outside noise, and now it's just her and I in the space. And that's where you do what you do best, fam. You have your casual conversation, you charm her, and you get the number, fam. Get the number. All right, so I just want to share a quick little story about, you know, using the tips that I'm giving you guys. It's a real thing, you know. I wouldn't give you guys something that I don't think and believe works. So hopefully that helps you, and that gives you guys even more confidence to do the things that I'm telling you guys or advising you guys to do. And yo, fellas, after all those tips, if all of that still doesn't work, have no fear, man. The worst thing that she can say is no. Well, I mean, that's not the worst thing she can say, but y'all get what I mean, right? Don't be afraid to fail, shoot your shot, do your thing, trust in yourself, believe in yourself, go get your girl. All right, well, we've reached the end of the episode. I haven't finished my drink, so y'all know the drill. I gotta take this to the neck one time. Woo! Okay, now that we've done that, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on my Instagram at omar.bolden. Be on the lookout. Merch is on the way soon. I know I keep saying that, but it's looking like the end of the year. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. We're working diligent over there on that end just to get the right product to you guys. Something that I strongly believe in, that we strongly believe in. Something that I know that you guys are gonna love. Also, be sure to head over to my new Patreon page where there are incentives if you decide to support me and my channel. With that said, if you guys enjoyed this video, bang that like button, comment which tip you thought was the best, subscribe, and on that note, we out.